Homeplate is brought to you by OptiView Vision Centers, with 2 locations to serve you in Austintown and Niles. Homeplate Homestyle is brought to you in part by Rulli Brothers Markets.
Hi, this is Helga.
And I'm Mitch. Welcome to Homeplate Homestyle.
Another nice recipe today and something really fast and easy. I know if you're a salmon lover, you're going to love this because it goes fast. We actually have a little help from the store. We use this as a flavoring, okay? And I did this, and I was a demo person for a long time, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and they told us, you know, to use this, and I tell you, everybody just loved it, so I made my little recipe here. So we can go use...
now this is canned salmon
This is canned salmon, yeah. It comes in a little... I use 2 cans.
I'm going to cut about half of this onion,
yeah,
you said?
That's
okay.
all. And I'm going to put, in the meantime, put a little celery in here, fine chopped. And we don't use too much salt right now because we have salt in the dressing, okay? I mean in our ranch dressing, but we need a little bit of pepper in there. And okay, here goes the eyeballing again. Okay, we're gonna use about 1/3 of a cup. Okay.
You've got a good eye.
Thank you. And we use some sour cream, about a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon. Whoops.
These
I make a noise.
Like
you know
that?
what? Let's just. I didn't think it was that much. Lose about this
Less
much.
than that? We can save this
We can
over
save
here.
the other one, yeah. See, you did it so nice and fine. Wait a
Getting
minute.
compliments. Oh, you want to use that half?
Yeah,
oh,
that
okay,
half.
okay.
Sorry.
I thought this was the half.
I'm
but, you know.
sorry. Well, what's the difference?
Just having fun.
I know. This is so much fun to make this. And this is so delicious. Wait till you taste this because... And it's so easy. And then we're going to take 2 eggs.
2 eggs?
For each can, we use like 1.
Now, you want these eggs rough cut?
Oh, you can cut them, you know, just like you like to cut them. It's fine. As long as they're small. Yeah. Yeah, this is really yummy. Wait till you taste that.
How's this?
That's
Small
good.
enough?
Very good, yeah. We put them both in here. And then you can use this as a party dip. Or you can go serve it on a leaf of lettuce, you know.
Well, remember Ron's suggestion with the endive? That would work
Endives,
for this too,
yeah.
huh?
You know what, this is just a little bit dry. Let's just use a little bit more. But I got the
Just eyeballed it?
Yeah, I eyeballed it. I know, I have, you guys gonna get the recipe.
I had a couple chefs in the hotel that would eyeball things and not give me the recipe. I had to figure it out before chef's table so they would grade me on it.
Thank you very much for cutting all this for me. And I just need to taste a little bit.
Any salt, pepper? You've got that already?
I did that already, but I didn't use any more salt, so I'm going to use this fork here. And
What's
a
the
little
verdict?
tad of salt.
No salt?
Because I didn't use any because there's enough in here, you know?
Yeah, you have to really, you know, you should always wait on salt because you can't go back.
Yeah.
Right?
I need a clean fork. There you go.
It's nice.
Now,
I like the way it absorbed, you know, the dressing.
Yeah. Now, wasn't this done fast?
Yeah. Nice. You really see the flakes of the fish too. You can really tell it's not like a tuna fish, it's a salmon.
And let's just take this one here. And we're going to have a little taste here. Are you going to share this with me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I want to serve it on this
With some crackers?
bread. I love those things. They are so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, half for you, big half for you, small half for me.
All right.
Okay, there's a fork. I got mine.
You got one?
Let's try this. See how you like that.
This looks good.
And I love the crunch on here, okay? Isn't that good?
That's great.
This is a great thing.
I never buy canned salmon, but I'll have to try this.
But isn't this delicious?
It's a great alternative to any other canned fishes. We always do tuna fish, but
you can do it with tuna.
If
you like to do it with tuna, go ahead and do it.
I'm going to keep loading up over
Okay, I'm going to go afterwards. So I think we're going to have to say goodbye.
That's why I filled my mouth.
I guess that's for today. This is Helga.
And I'm Mitch. Thank you so much for joining us.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye-bye now.
So Kevin, I love the holidays and decorations, and I want to put something on my door, but I don't want to damage it, put any holes in it. Do you have a solution for that on what I can do?
Yeah, I have a quick tip for you.
All right.
The things you're going to need for this tip are you're going to need your holiday decoration.
Of course.
And you're going to need a piece of string.
All right.
Probably about 1 foot long. What you're going to do is you're going to tie the string to the decoration, and then you're going to tie in a loop at the top of the end of the string. Okay. And then you're going to need a tack.
All right, simple enough.
Simple enough. And simply all you do is you put the tack through the loop, like that, and then press the thumbtack into the top of the door. Now, if you're a shorter person, you know, what you could do is you could use a step ladder, but simple enough.
And you want to make sure that the door is wooden. You don't want to use like fiberglass or a steel door because it won't work.
No, this will only work on a wooden door.
All right, that looks great. Well, join us next time and we will have another great tip.
For an authentic diner experience, look no further than the Steel Trolley Diner in downtown Lisbon, Ohio. Award-winning hamburgers with all of your favorite toppings, fresh-cut fries and onion rings, delicious milkshakes, and some of the best homemade pies you'll find anywhere. Stop by the marketplace and pick up Steel Trolley's original topping sauces, t-shirts, and classic candies. For hometown service and great food, visit the Steel Trolley Diner in Lisbon, Ohio today. Follow us on Facebook or at steeltrolleydiner.com. Visit Jimmy's Italian Specialties on Belmont Avenue in Liberty, and you will find the area's most complete selection of Italian foods and spices. The best old-world homemade bread baked daily, a complete deli with fresh meats, cheeses, and daily lunch specials. Delicious homemade cakes, cookies, and desserts. A huge selection of imported olives, wines, and so much more. Have a gift basket or cookie tray made up for your special occasion. Stop by Jimmy's today.
Now and for the future, YSU Metro College, serving everyone's personal and professional needs.
I'm Paula Jasper, and welcome to Explore the Mahoning Valley on Homeplate. The carousel was one of the most beloved rides at Idora Park. When the amusement park closed and the rides were tagged and auctioned, many people thought they would be seeing the carousel for the last time. It's been a long journey from Youngstown to Brooklyn Bridge Park, but after nearly 3 decades, Idora's beloved carousel is now operational. Renamed Jane's Carousel, the historic ride was fully restored by artist Jane Walentas. The Idora Park Carousel, which was built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company in 1922, was the first carousel to be placed on the National Register of Historic Places. Today, Homeplate will travel to Brooklyn to see the carousel. The following clips were made possible by Jane Wardle, with photos by Joan Yangchik. I'm Paula Jasper, and you're watching Explore the Mahoning Valley on Homeplate.
Hi, I'm Herb.
And I'm Wolfgang.
And we're here today because we're the fixer-uppers. And what am I doing with this bottle of beer today?
Well, I gave you a cheap bottle of beer, not inexpensive bottle of beer, because the good beer I drink.
Ah.
So with this beer, we're gonna mix a paint in order to show you how the wood grain, like a door, a lot of front doors are plastic. The people would like it to be just like a natural door.
Well, we have some fiberglass doors and some steel doors, and we have a fella that does them for about $350 per side. So you're going to tell me that there's a better way to do this and less expensive, that the do-it-yourselfer can do it.
I have been working way on the scale.
Let's get right to it.
Well, we start out with pouring a little bit of beer.
Now don't use all of that, because after the show I want a little nip.
You may have all what's left. Then we use some ochre.
Excuse you.
Water milk. And some amber. There it goes again.
You're squeaking, Wolfie. You're squeaking.
I gotta train my bottles a little bit better.
Now, how much do you know to use in that so that it's either not too dark or not too, I mean, it's just kind of by taste?
By taste.
Okay.
Strictly by taste.
Okay.
Okay, I got the consistency just about where I want it. Now, put the paint on. Actually, it's a stain. I'm not gonna leave the rest of it alone because we want to see how it's gonna look. Gonna take a little bit of a sponge. You put the wood grain in.
Now, if you want a finer grain like an oak, this might be like a birch or a pine grain. Do you use graining tools, or do you strictly use rags and sponges?
Yeah. What you do is you wash it a little bit like this to get the grain in. Then you go real lightly, feather it out.
And that's the peaks and valleys, very similar to, for example, this piece of wood. So you've accomplished the same thing that Mother Nature has done.
That's what's the idea.
For Homeplate, we'll see you next week.
If you're tired of seeing this every time you try to use the toaster with the microwave, it's time to call Tedco Electric. With over 25 years of commercial and residential experience, call Tedco for all of your electrical needs. Call 330-720-8587.
Hi, I'm Ted Kosis, owner of Tedco Electric. Call today for any of your residential or commercial electrical needs.
Licensed, insured, and affordable, call Tedco Electric today. The Mocha House is downtown Warren's favorite place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy one of our classic breakfast offerings or a delicious sandwich or salad. Work or relax with our free Wi-Fi. And don't forget to try all of our homemade desserts, scones, muffins, and our famous New York-style cheesecakes. We also offer catering and can host your special event for up to 100 guests. We're open 7 days a week, with dinner entrees and daily specials. Visit the Mocha House today.
Homeplate Homestyle is brought to you in part by Rulli Brothers Markets.
Hi, I'm Helga.
Hi, I'm Mitch.
And today, what are we doing today?
Well, we're going to do a chicken salad. It's a little different variation.
Okay.
We're going to poach this chicken in our chicken stock, which you always see in the back. We have mango, and I'll show you how to cut a mango. It's got a very big pit.
Okay.
This is parsley. I've got some chopped underneath for the garnish, a little bit of mayonnaise, and a couple other seasonings, and we'll get it rolling.
Boy, I tell you, they're big breasts.
They are, you know, Rulli Brothers, I don't know what they do with their chickens.
They feed them something.
All right, so we're going to put this in for poaching. Let me turn to this side for the camera. Yeah, they are huge, huh?
They are huge.
Look at that. Now this is actually going to give us a little more flavor in our chicken stock.
Yes.
And we're going to put that into poach.
So how long is that going to take?
You know, good guess. I'm guessing about 7 to 10 minutes.
That's all?
Yeah, this was just up at a rapid boil.
Okay.
But you don't want it undercooked, and cross-contamination, you want to watch that. Anything you've touched with the chicken needs to be washed before we start on our next.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Okay, now Mitch, you're going to cut the mango?
Yes, the mangoes are a little tricky.
Okay,
so be careful when you slice these. The pit in a mango goes almost the full size of the mango.
Okay.
So what you want to do is find the top of it.
Okay.
When I don't need the skin, so I'm going to take the skin off first. And mangoes should give to the touch. When you go to the store and you press on a mango,
a little soft already.
Yeah, it should. It should. Your impression of your thumb should sort of stay in there. It wouldn't.
And then
push
when you
back.
keep them, you're going to keep them out of the refrigerator, or you keep them in there?
Well, you can keep them in the refrigerator to retard them from getting more ripe.
Yeah.
But if they're perfectly ripe, you should try to eat them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Okay. Now I try to keep a flat end on one side, and then I'm looking for that pit. And what I want to do is come around it.
Wow. Slippery,
you can hear the hear the fibers. So you come to one side. Once you have one side,
let me get this out of your way.
Thanks. You can kind of find where that pit is. And these are about the sizes that you're going to use.
Okay, that's nice and small.
There we go. All right, these breasts are very large.
They sure are.
So we slice them through the center so that we can get pretty nice size even cubes.
And how nice and moist they look.
Yeah, we're going similar to the mango, maybe a little thicker.
Okay.
Yeah, if you overcook anything, I mean, you don't want to undercook and get sick, but you should definitely try to bring it to at least this stage. It's still really
nice,
juicy, but finished.
Yeah, sometimes you overcook chicken and it's just like straw, you know?
Yeah. And these are big breasts. Sometimes the larger breasts are tougher. So
cook them a little longer.
These are already cut through already.
So you're doing all the work today.
Yeah, but you're supervising, hon.
Yes, I am.
I couldn't do it without you, Helga. Besides, we've come up with some ideas together here, you know. I think it's a wonderful team.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we certainly couldn't do it without our artistic talent, the guys that are standing behind us. This seems easy, right?
Yes.
Try editing film. After all the mistakes we make.
Yes.
All right, there's some chicken.
Okay.
All right, there's that.
And when do we go salt and pepper?
We're going to put the mango on there.
Mango on, okay.
You can add some salt and pepper as well.
How much? About a pinch?
Yeah, I didn't put any salt and pepper. The only flavor we've had is from the stock at this point.
Okay.
So put enough. I'm going to give it all that parsley for color. This is an Italian parsley, a little better flavor than your
smells
curly.
Very good, yeah.
And then the pecans. Now we roasted these in olive oil. These do have a little bit of salt on them.
And you roast them in the oven, yes?
Yeah.
On a cookie sheet?
Like you heating the nuts, you really need that heat to bring out the flavor.
Bring out the flavor, yeah.
So I always cut corners when I've got things in the oven or in the stock pot. That's why I poach my chicken in there. It's one less step, you know.
Okay, you want?
Okay, we got these.
You have it.
Just toss that together, and then we'll add the mayonnaise, a little bit of Worcestershire.
Worcestershire on that, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Just a touch, because you need a hint of vinegar. There's some sweetness. We've got the salt.
Boy, this really looks good. And it feeds an army. It's big, isn't it?
Well, you know, it seems like it's just the two of us here, right?
Right, yeah, but we have
we
to
know
feed
better.
them. Oh, yes.
Okay, now that should be good. We're going to mix that in. Now you can go more mayonnaise, you can go less mayonnaise to be more healthy. It really has to do with your taste. Here, I'll get that.
Yeah, take that.
Now, if you don't mind giving me about maybe 2 teaspoons, maybe about 1 teaspoon to start. We'll see what that looks like, tastes like. And then we'll taste it for salt, pepper. Nice. And we've gone this whole day without getting a stain yet.
Yeah, you know, and I have the yellow on, so.
So you step back.
These are really nice shirts that we got.
I love these shirts.
Wonderful.
These guys are really setting us up in style.
Yes. So do you think it's enough with the Worcestershire?
I do. Why don't we taste it?
Okay.
I know that's a no-no, Mark, but no, I think we're good.
We're good? All right.
There's enough salt. Taste it. Let me know if you think there's enough pepper. I don't want to put too much because we have the fruit.
Okay. Let me just get a little piece of chicken here. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't forget, it has to all ferment together.
That's right. This should all set
All the
for a
flavors
little while.
have to get married.
You're right. You're right. This, if you made this the night before, would be beautiful in the morning for a party.
That is really delicious.
Now we'll plate something up.
Okay.
See, we have a little historical plate here.
Yes, Isleys.
You guys seen the archives in the back of the show? That's one of the favorites I hear.
Oh, my kids did not. Idora Park, they've seen it.
You want
They
to
liked
slice
it.
some bread I picked up on the way. Let me wash my hands real fast.
Okay.
Now we want to get some of this bread was from Warren.
Yes.
Now that I understand that the ovens at this place never cool down. The ovens are constantly heated.
on.
We need a serrated knife. It's got a nice crumb.
Yes. I like crispy bread. I mean the outside, you know.
Set that right there.
Yeah.
It's slanted a bit, so let's go that way. Let's put some salad right there. Need a little color.
Very nice.
Now I think might garnish that with a little parsley before we send it out to anybody, but what do you think?
That's a nice presentation.
Yes, another winner.
Another winner. This is Helga.
And I'm Mitch.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye-bye now.
Visit metromonthly.net for some of the coolest Mahoning Valley logo wear anywhere. We've got Idora Park, Straus's, Warren G. Harding, Rayan, Red Barn, and so much more. Visit metromonthly.net and click on the store icon today.
Feed your family with fresh and healthy foods from Rulli Brothers. Our deli features the best selection of top quality meats, cheeses, and salads that go perfectly with fresh breads from the Rulli's in-store bakery. And prepared foods like hot wings, pizza, sausage and peppers, pasta and meatballs are available every day from the Rulli Brothers kitchen. Great foods prepared fresh daily at great prices. Rulli Brothers, Boardman, Austintown.
Through a partnership with the Mahoning Valley Historical Society and its Business and Media Archives, Homeplate will take you on a trip back in time. Each week we will feature a different segment from our area's history. Now, let's go inside the archives.
Dressed in black, he walks alone, a shadow in the night. Each night he walks by my window, can't hold the tears from my eyes. We're still so much in love, why can't they realize that every time he looks easy if they just understood that I can't stop loving him because they tell me I should. They tell me over and over that I'm too young to be in love. Well, I don't care what they say. My love just grows stronger with each lonely day. God keep his promise, God is mine, until I'm in his arms once more. And I live for the day that he will be again caressing me. So solid, so warm. I climb the stairs, I shut the door, I turn the lock, alone once more, and no one can hear me cry.